Hello, this is Alec Kerr, the film critic for the Conway Daily Sun, with my thoughts on Parks and Recreation, the new show from the creators of the U.S. Office starring Saturday Night Live's Amy Poehler. Now, this is an exact clone in terms of style, tone, and format of The Office. It's another one of those fake documentary shows. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're going to clone something good, and another Office isn't a bad thing. And I think, you know, Amy Poehler is a strong lead in this show, and she's definitely playing the Michael Scott persona of someone who's completely aloof and deluded to how good they are at their job. Namely, they aren't very good, but somehow they manage to get the job done. And she's, you know, she was very funny on Saturday Night Live, and I'm glad to see her have a show, and I think this show could work for her. She's got a good supporting cast, and we've got, and I'm probably going to pronounce his name wrong, as is Ansari, who was on the ABC's Scrubs for a reoccurring character for a while before they wrote him off the show, and he's appeared in movies like I Love You Man, Observe and Report, and The Rocker in small roles, and he's funny here, probably in what might be kind of the Dwight character of this show, who is constantly trying to hit on women and is kind of just a little bit obnoxious and absurd, but he's very funny. Who else we got here? Paul Schneider, who has been a reliable character actor in movies like Elizabethtown and Lars and the Real Girl. He's kind of more of a straight man here, and I think he'll bring a nice kind of balance and anchor to the show. And Rashada Jones, who had a reoccurring role on The Office a couple seasons ago, and most recently appeared in I Love You Man. She's here as well, and she looks like she'll be a good foil to Amy Poehler. And it's a nice cast, and you know, first episode definitely was funny, but it's also definitely not quite up to The Office's level yet. It's got to build for a while. There's a good story arc that's been put into motion of this pit being that Amy Poehler's decided that she's going to try to fill in and turn into a new park, and I'm sure all kinds of hilarious antics will ensue with that project. So I'm definitely interested in watching the show just because I'm a fan of Amy Poehler and I'm a fan of The Office, and so I'm going to keep watching. Anyway, so this is Alec, and keep watching.